Hello, this is Rick Ridings from Sukkot Hallel 24/7 House of Prayer in Jerusalem overlooking the Temple Mount. There's some urgent developments here in the Middle East that are so important that we believe decisions will be made in these next 2 months that could affect the destiny, the fate of millions of people in this region, and even the future of Israel. These decisions are so important that we're calling for a united time of prayer and fasting in the style of Queen Esther. We would like to ask for this to begin on Friday, March 1st. We ask you to pray in 3 areas. The first of these is for northeast Syria. An amazing development has happened there, and a democracy has emerged that is representing all the peoples. It's even encouraging the participation of women. It is very committed to the protection of the Christians and of the Kurdish people of that region, that there be no genocide of these peoples, which there could be a great potential for that genocide if this government is not protected. We believe this government could be key to harvest in that area as prophesied in Isaiah 19. So we encourage you to pray protection over that government and area and for harvest to begin in that region. A second area of prayer, in January a year ago, 2018, I had a vision in which I saw the Lion of Judah seated on a throne above the Temple Mount here behind me. He was very sovereignly surveying thousands of demons who were feverishly building highways to siege the city of Jerusalem. As they were building these highways, at a certain moment he got up and he roared over them. And when he did this, they were thrown into confusion, disarray, and severe setback. When President Trump announced the decision to pull out troops from northeast Syria, immediately 3 of those countries from which I saw highways, Turkey, Russia, and Iran, put their focus on northeast Syria. Iran would like to build a land bridge that could even allow them to come against Israel. All 3 of these nations have the potential, if they are in complete control in that area, to allow a genocide of the Christians and of the Kurds of that area. The Kurds are the people who have stood so bravely against ISIS and are one of the peoples most open to Israel and to the gospel in the Middle East. So pray for this roar of the Lion of Judah that will severely set back any demonic plans coming forth out of Turkey and Russia and Iran. Thirdly, here in Israel, we are having elections on April 9th. President Trump has announced that they would postpone the announcement of their peace plan for the Middle East until after these elections. This gives us a little more time to pray. And we would encourage you to pray and believe together with us that any kind of evil counsel that would seek to divide up the land of Israel, that would bring judgment according to Joel chapter 3, would be thwarted. We'd also encourage you to pray in terms of decisions that were already made, such as the troop pullout from northeast Syria, that is in the time of Esther. There would be an ability to reverse or at least modify, according to the wisdom of God, the decision concerning any potential troop pullout from northeast Syria and what needs to be done in this region for the protection of the Christians and of the Kurdish people of this region. We believe that God is absolutely sovereignly in control, as in the days of Esther, but he uses us. And so we encourage you to pray in whatever way, pray and to fast in whatever ways the Lord may lead to during 3 days starting on March 1st. And to agree together with us on these points that there will be a prevailing of the purposes of God over northeast Syria concerning these bridges, demonic bridges, that they would be set back from Turkey, from Russia, from Iran, and concerning decisions made by President Trump during this time, that the godly counsel will prevail. We're coming into the season of Purim, where we celebrate what God did through Queen Esther to preserve the Jewish people. Agree together with us during this season, and especially during this 3-day fast and prayer time starting on March 1st. Agree with us for God's purposes to prevail for northeast Syria, for Israel, for this region, so that the kingdom of God may progress and go forward, and that the people may be protected sovereignly, even as they were in the time of Esther.